It's interesting. It's like, kind of like, we're working on getting Dana White on the podcast, Conor McGregor on the podcast. And so many people love Conor's story because it's classic. He was a plumber in Ireland.
Yep.
And he came from very humble beginnings, dirt poor, was trying to figure out how to make it work. And now the story is, people champion him because they see versions of themselves in him, right? In their low situation, their low challenge.
Yeah.
And then today he's, obviously been the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Conor McGregor?
I like Conor.
Have you ever talked to him or connected with him?
Yeah, I have to be careful who I say I know, but
Gotcha.
I've yet to meet him in person. But I like Conor. I have respect for anybody who stands up for what they believe in. And truthfully, even if you disagree with me on every single subject, if you stand up for what you believe in and you act remotely honorably, I have respect for you as a person. And it takes a lot of different types of people to keep the world functioning. Mm-hmm. I don't like snakery, and I don't like deception, and I don't like dishonesty. But I feel like Conor, I'm sure we don't agree on everything. I feel like he's an honest person. Mm-hmm. He probably says what he means and means what he says. And that's enough for me to get my base respect as a man.
Yeah.
And he has another fight coming up soon. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Maybe, who knows? Maybe after we'll organize a little round table, me, you, and Conor.
That would be a very interesting conversation. We'll see how that one goes.
I'll work on it.
But yeah, you're right. His affinity was with the common man because he comes from a common place, as do I. But I feel like if you're trying to build a personal brand, I think people now are looking for, I think the internet landscape is also changing because I don't think people are looking to be just entertained anymore. 3 or 4 years ago, or even 5 years ago, you could be entertaining and people cared.
Right.
Because life wasn't perhaps as difficult as it was. Inflation wasn't so high, whatever you want to call it. But they just watch a show and go, okay, he's being a clown, I'm entertained, fine. I think people are looking for answers now. I think people are looking for solutions. And they're only going to believe and trust in the answers you give them if you've tried and tested them, which requires suffering. Mm-hmm. I think that the internet landscape is changing. People aren't so interested in watching people just have fun anymore. Yeah. People aren't so interested in watching these idiots just put on makeup anymore. Now they want a solution for their problem because their rent is due and it must be paid. Well, how do we find a person we can trust and why can we trust him?